I'm here with Robert Wehner, the director of the FX Badgerland Striders 6/12 24-hour run. Robert, why don't you tell us a little bit about the event this year, how long it's been going, and some of the details of this year's event?
Okay, well, this is the 28th year for this event, so it's been around for a long time. This is my second year as the race director, and it's the second year that we're having it at the Germantown High School track. I coach cross country here, so I wanted to kind of tie it in with running here at the school. I had some of the kids and the parents involved earlier today. They were out here volunteering, and so all of the proceeds from this event are donated to the high school cross country team. It's a small event. Obviously, it's kind of a niche event, doing laps on a track. But I feel it's got its place, and there's people that want to do it, people that kind of get into it. They needed a new race director, and I was kind of reluctant to see it just disappear. So that was those are kind of the reasons why I got involved with it, was just to keep it going and to help support the cross country team here.
So most runners are familiar with the 5K, the 10K, maybe even the half marathon, and even growing in marathon and ultras these days. This is an unusual event, being a track event, an ultra. So what are some of the unique characteristics of this event as a challenge to coordinate, or even from the runner's perspective?
Well, from the runner's perspective, because I've actually done it a number of times, it's a very difficult mental challenge, and in addition to a physical challenge. I've done some 100-mile trail runs, and I've completed those in under 24 hours, but I have never been able to get 100 miles on the track in 24 hours.
Wow.
So to me, it's been a much more difficult event. You remove the obstacles that you have on the trail, but the unending levelness, there's no hills, no ups and downs to challenge you or to change your muscles that you're using. It's very difficult. If it's a hot day, you're in the heat all day long, there's no shade, so it can be very, very extreme to do this, and the mental challenges as well. So
Now, this event has obviously some people attracted to it that maybe set some course records or some distance records. What's exciting about this year as far as the possibility for any new records?
Well, yeah, there are some kind of cool things going on. One of the guys that are here definitely wants to break the men's record, which is 137.9 miles by Roy Purung, and that record is like over 20 years old. The person doing that, it's Ryan Dexter, and he's the current 12-hour record holder with 78 miles a couple years ago. He's tried the 24-hour before and kind of ran into a lot of problems with heat and that, and had to drop out. So he knows how difficult it's going to be. I think also he's looking to run a distance that would qualify him for the men's U.S. national team, which I think the standard is 135 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's certainly a big challenge. And so we all kind of knew Ryan was going to be here, but there's a Jared Buston from Illinois who's only a few laps down from him at this point in time. We're almost at the 11-hour mark, and Jared's running really strong, looking good. So yeah, we have kind of a competition going, even though we thought it was just one person with one goal in mind. The 12-hour race, we've got 3 people that are really close together within a few laps, so there's kind of a battle brewing there as well. So yeah, it's been a pretty interesting day, even though it's a small amount of runners.
Right. So as far as the future of this event and maybe what we could put out there to encourage other people to get involved or come out and run, what would you say would be the biggest attraction that we can sow the seed for interest?
I think there's a really unique aspect to this event, and there's a social aspect that really would be hard to duplicate in any other venue. If you've looked around, you've seen people have set up their little camp areas and aid station areas. People have an opportunity to run side by side with somebody that they might not run side by side with in a normal race. So there's some unique opportunities here to challenge yourself and to get yourself in a different environment, maybe get you outside of your comfort level. And I think it's a good event. I've heard a lot of positive feedback, and so I'd like to keep it going and stay involved. I plan to continue coaching here at the school, and it's a little bit of a fundraiser for them, so I'm definitely going to work hard to keep it going, and hopefully you know, the word will spread a little bit, and people will help, you know, talk other people into giving it a try.
Right. So now I've run with you down at Lampin Peak with Lampin Peak Trail Runners, and you're obviously involved in events of your own. What do you have going on this fall as far as race schedule? Anything
Well,
exciting?
it's always tough for me because of the cross-country season. We've got, you know, meets going on all the time, and so it's hard to get out of town to do some of my races. So I really don't have anything going on the next couple months. Primarily, and I focused on this event the last few years, it's the Hellgate 100K, which is in Virginia in December. It's a 100K that starts at midnight, and it's run down in the Blue Ridge mountain areas of Virginia. So very challenging course and conditions, and I've done that a number of years, and I'm looking forward to going back there this December.
Great. Well, Robert, I appreciate your time, and great event, and I appreciate you volunteering your time for this.
Thanks, Steve. It was great having you out here.
All right, nice talking to you.